Brazilian President Lula da Silva had hoped for strong commitments from his peers to join his goal of zero deforestation in the Amazon by the end of this decade. He had to settle for an agreement to revive the dormant Amazonian Nations Treaty to save the world's largest rainforest from ruin.
We want to rekindle cooperation between our countries and overcome suspicions. We will establish in the city of Manaus an international police cooperation center to confront the crimes impacting the region.
He's referring to the escalation of organized crime throughout the porous Amazon region, where drug trafficking and illegal gold and emerald mining are contaminating rivers and poisoning indigenous communities. There was agreement to push for massive international funding to transform the economic structure of the giant rainforest, so that millions of poor indigenous and non-indigenous inhabitants can live in a sustainable way. But the big elephant in the room was the thorny issue of oil extraction in the Amazon region. Major oil-producing countries like Venezuela, Bolivia, Ecuador, and Brazil tried to avoid the subject altogether, but were energetically chastised by Colombia's President Gustavo Petro. Petro said that politicians are being held hostage to the fossil fuel industry and warned that continuing to produce it will destroy humanity in decades, not centuries.
We are on the edge of extinction. We need a lifesaver, and it's in this decade that we as politicians need to make the hard decisions, especially given our short mandates. So what are we doing? Just making speeches like we're doing now?
Indigenous leaders and environmentalists say oil contamination destroys everything in its path, including the livelihood of local communities. Critics say the final document was full of good intentions, but short on deadlines.
It's better than nothing, but it falls far, far behind of what the region needs and of what the planet needs right now, really.
Nevertheless, there did seem to be a greater sense of urgency among the 8 Amazonian nation leaders. Deforestation of the world's largest rainforest has already reached 17%, and according to scientists, the tipping point is almost here. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera, Belem, Brazil.